This year's outstanding pupil and dux of the school is Mark Smalley.
Planet Earth calling Mark Smalley. Come in, Smalley. Anyone in there? Ah, welcome back. Now, perhaps you can answer my question.
Sheep, sir?
If you don't wake up to yourself, Smalley, do you know what you're going to end up as?
Sheep's poop, sir.
Well, I wouldn't put it quite like that.
No, sir. You've trodden some, sir.
The past doesn't mean a thing to you, does it, Smalley? You see, everyone here did well in primary school. That's history. But this is high school. Wake up to yourself, Smalley.
Dang.
Up at the top, eh, love? Hey, get out of there, you little vandal.
G'day. Pick these up on the way home from work. There you go, champs.
Sam, beauty. Oh, Bob, they're trying to do their homework.
Just giving them a helping hand. Letting them know what all the hard slog's for. Even geniuses have to know what they're busting the brain box for. Do you want them to be doctors and lawyers, or do you want them to end up doing what I do?
What? Bottom verbs in the bathroom?
Daryl!
I'll have you know, Darryl, top of the class this morning, that Pong was the aftershave your mum gave you for Christmas.
Liar.
Dad, I want you to
Mark,
see...
top of the class, Smalley. You back me up on this. Was or was not that Duff Pong in the bathroom Santa's aftershave?
Stupid.
Oh, Mark, I know you're trying to do your work, but that was uncalled for. I don't know where you get that temper from. Certainly not from your father or me.
He's all right. He's just a bit tense. Tough at the top, eh, mate? Well, take it from me, it's going to be worth it. You blokes are going to be somebodies. 3 of those each.
Yes, Dad. I'll just read quietly. I won't be any trouble.
Oh, look, darling, you know I can't concentrate with you hanging around the court. Anyway, you like excursions, off you go.
pains, eh? Yeah, almost as much as boys.
You are a famous person from history. Write a letter to a friend or relative telling them about your life. Now, today's excursion to the National Treasures exhibition is to help you choose your famous person. Now, this project carries marks in English, social studies, as well as history. It's the big one, Smalley.
I hope that little conversation was about history, Smalley.
Yes, sir.
Good. You can share it with the rest of us.
Sir, I was just telling Wainwright, sir, who won the 1929 Melbourne Cup.
Well, I hope you told him correctly, Smalley. Because if you didn't, you can spend the rest of today picking up litter on the oval.
It was Flea-bitten, sir.
Off you go, Smalley. First, take this note to Mr. Savage.
I'm sorry, sir. I was thinking of 1930. The winner of the 1929 Melbourne Cup was Night March, sir.
Sit.
Why didn't you get it
Race you to the bus, you doofus. Don't call me doofus.
All right, everybody, straight on the bus, please. Wainwright, put that boy down.
Thanks. How do you know that stuff?
I read a lot. You better go, you'll miss the bus.
Aren't you coming? Do you chuck on buses, do you?
There's something at the museum I don't want to see.
Yeah, I don't like the guts and bottles much either.
Smalley, Upton, on the bus.
Oh, well, you better go.
All right, everybody, now stay together. Can't you people read? We're going this way. Now, I'll try and point out famous people from history. Giannis, you won't get inspired with your finger up your nose.
I don't know. What are you going to do? What about Dracula? He's a famous person from history, isn't he?
Dracula, he's not. He's just sleeping.
Yeah, well, I reckon it's sick make us write letters from dead people. He could warp our minds. He could end up working in a cemetery.
Oh, give me a break. This is so boring. I could be a door.
Hey, fellas, you worked out who you're going to be yet? I can't think of anyone.
I could be a boat.
I take it from all the talk that you've chosen your famous person from history?
No, sir.
No, sir. Well, Smalley, I can't make you do well on this project. Okay, everyone, most of you have seen this painting over here, and you should know by now who these famous people are. Now then, who's decided to be Governor Hindmarsh? Anyone? Nobody wants to be Mrs. Hindmarsh?
Flea-bitten completely outclassed his opposition to defeat Second Wind, to whom he conceded a stone by 3 lengths. Flea-bitten, Australia's incomparable thoroughbred.
Hey, Annie, are you okay?
Look, big baby, Mum.
Hey, Upton, it's okay. It won't bite you. It's just a horse.
It's not just a horse. It's the best racehorse in the history of the world. The whole of Australia loved this horse. The whole world did. 51 races, 37 wins, 14 wins in a row from September the 13th, 1930 to March the 4th, 1931.
Upton, what's the matter? Are you all right?
Sir, it's like this. Her grandma was bitten at the races and she died, and there's 2 horses and they're huge and they just fell on her, and Upton needs some fresh air, sir. He was dead when they stuffed him. Farlap can't feel a thing.
Yes, I can.
What do you mean?
Forget it. You and your numbskull mates just think it's a big joke.
No, he won't. Not if you tell us what's going on. Listen, you know, well, mental and stuff. It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
I'm Farlap. It's my body. I'm the reincarnation of Farlap.
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation means when you die, you come back as someone else.
Is that why some people have really bad skin?
You leave your old body behind. Everyone's a reincarnation. All these people have been something else in a past life. Kings, explorers,
Gotta be a mountainess!
burrowing reptiles. Everyone's been something else before, including you.
Me?
Famous.
You could tell Dad you banged down the wardrobe door and got brain damage.
Do you mind?
That's what I did when I came 4th last year.
Daryl, get out of there. I don't know what this obsession is with ice cream lately.
I need the calcium.
Ollie, keep it down, keep it down. There's a bloke in here trying to knock together a prize-winning project. Show him what you're made of, champ.
Reincarnation.
What are you doing here?
I want to talk to you about reincarnation.
Okay, Wainwright. Okay, Abrazetti. Come out and have your laugh, then rack off.
It's just me. I just want to ask you a couple of things. Come on.
It just sort of came to me. Farlap was incredibly popular, right? The whole country loved him. So it stands to reason. What does?
Annie! Dad and I are going sailing. Your pasta's in the microwave.
I'm having this life to stop me getting big-headed. That's why my olds don't give a stuff about me.
How did it just sort of come to you?
You want to find out who you were, don't you?
No, I'm just sort of, you know, interested. Well, yeah.
You've got to really want to know. I really wanted to know. Then it just sort of came to me.
How do you mean?
While I was watching this.
Hi.
I'll need some proof of who you are.
I'll let you know when I've watched them.
Nothing. 12 movies and not a single...
Watch it. What's up with him? Lovable.
Do you mind?
Dear Mum, guess what? I'm Batman. Indiana Jones. God. Nah.
What's a seance? Seance? It's getting in touch with dead people to find out who you were before.
Yuck. Reincarnation's a con. I saw it before on telly. You and Upton have been conned.
You believe everything you see on telly?
Yeah, except the news. If you've lived before, how come you're not all green and mouldy?
Because you get a new body every life, dumbo.
Gee, I wonder if I can come back as Deirdre Armitage in 5B. Why are you doing this?
I want to find out if I'm a somebody.
Of course you're not a somebody. You're a kid.
But what if we've all been somebodies in a past life? Don't you want to find out if we've done great deeds, won great victories, travelled great journeys?
No. I might have caught something.
Don't you want to get top marks in the project?
What's reincarnation got to do with the project?
Look how much Upton has written.
This saints?
Seance.
Oh, when are you doing it?
Get away with that scot-free.
He's lost his sister. 90% of his skill. That's what your idea of scot-free.
Kate, life is hard enough as it is. We do have a business to run here.
I know. It's just our little boy has a whole life ahead of him. I want to give him the best chance.
Well, maybe he needs to go to the city for that.
No.
Sending him blowed out.
I reckon the whole idea is childish.
Why'd you bring him along?
I had to. It's his Scrabble.
Reincarnation's what you see in those dumb horror movies.
Ah!
Don't call me Doofus. Here, have a look at this.
What? Look out! Someone's coming!
It's gone.
Oh, we'll have to find somewhere else.
Where else can we have a seance? At this time of night?
Concentrate. Has Pino Abrazetti lived before?
Can't you do me first? Mum always gets a for a tinkle and so.
Shh. Has Pino Abrazetti had a past life?
It's working.
Oh, great. That's really good for him.
Choose your letters.
Zip. Tried.
Silk?
Orlitus. He was an emperor of Rome. I'm sure of it.
An emperor.
Orlitus, Orlitus. A toxic fungus mainly found on the droppings of ruminants.
Can't wait to read the project.
Hey, thanks very much. We'll have some more tomorrow.
Dad, why didn't we move when they built that bridge?
Couldn't afford it.
Pigs. The sooner these grow and provide us with a bit of privacy, the better.
Could be one of two things in this world. Could be the bloke who designs that bridge. Could be the bloke who cops this.
Every day of my life, I wish my parents had made me get a decent education. You know what makes it okay working in a place like this? Knowing that one day you'll end up like him. Somebody. Somebody's do it. Nobody's get it done to him. Mate, I would have been so disappointed if you had it turned out to be ordinary.
Hello? Hello? Come in.
Hi. Hi. Sit down. Now, what can I do for you?
Past life hypnosis.
Yes.
It's all I've got.
I'm afraid past life hypnosis costs $80 a session.
Well, will you show me how to do it myself for $7.40?
There are a number of other questions which must be answered. Like, how does a company with an industrial relations record that's been criticised by both unions and employers get to be invited on an overseas trade tour with Minister of
What was it she said? Self-hypnosis is a way into the subconscious, the part of me that knows who I really am. Hope she's right. And she reckons when I wake up, the first thing I see will give me a clue.
Come on, Mark, it's 7:30.
Remember the deal. I don't say anything about laundromat, and you don't say anything about ice cream.
Fjord.
What?
Fjord.
What do you mean? Dad and the Fjord Falcon?
That's it. Ford. Ford, that must be it.
Henry Ford believed that every man, no matter what his income, should own an automobile. He pioneered the assembly line to make his famous Model T Ford, over 15 million of them in less than 20 years.
Rufus! This self-hypnosis works! I know who I am! You can find out too!
What are you, a toadstool or a mushroom?
I'm Henry Ford! I invented car factories! I put the world on wheels!
Self-hypnosis.
Oh, go on, try it! Excellent!
Now you know what it's like. G'day, Henry.
Smalley, I hope you of all people, son, have got a good reason for missing history this morning.
Research, sir.
Well, Smalley, you are a dark horse.
No, sir. That's Upton, sir. Ma, guess what? What happened?
Car fumes. I must have been kidding myself thinking anything would grow here.
about the person who invented car factories?
Ciao signora, arrivederci.
Grazie.
Pino, this is a shop, not a beauty parlor. Lazy boy. Sometimes I think he's not in Abbrosetti.
Rufus, you're not coming out of that pigsty till you clean it up. I don't know where you get your filthy habits from. No wonder your father left home.
A clue. I'm looking for a clue.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is ceramic, in German, Stein. Ein Stein. Ein Steinkrug. Now, I want you to say with me, ein Stein Krug. Now, Einstein, to say with me,
Einstein. Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein was one of the greatest theoretical scientists of all time. His theory of relativity was expressed in a simple equation. This became the foundation stone in the development of atomic energy.
The first thing I see. Wainwright! Wainwright? Oh, that's me. It worked!
Queen Victoria ruled for 63 years, the longest reign of any British monarch. She was Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Empress of India.
Molly! Molly! It worked! We know who we are! I'm Queen Victoria. They'll have to put me in the cricket team now.
I'm Albert Einstein, the greatest scientist that ever lived. I invented the theory of relatives.
I'm somebody Wainwright. Don't know what he did yet, but he's probably a relative of mine.
You're not the only one who's going to cream the project in.
What are you doing? It's a project. What's up? You idiot.
It happened in America in the late 40s. In Western Europe in the late 50s. The tide of traffic creeping up on us until it was higher than our capacity to cope with it. It is happening still.
In 1945, Albert Einstein's atomic theories become a reality. The atom bomb was dropped on the Japanese city of Hiroshima and 3 days later on Nagasaki, the beginning of the nuclear age. The depression of the 1930s created widespread poverty. Workers lost their jobs. Food was scarce. And while Farlap stirred the spirits of a depressed nation, people went on to back other horses, to gamble their last remaining pennies, a gamble they could ill afford.
There's Wainwright. Enoch Wainwright. I can't look.
Well, come on. What do you think he's going to be? A genius, a billionaire, or a sporting legend? Enoch Wainwright, in 1593, was the inventor of tarpaulin. Tarpaulin?
This reckons I invaded India, Africa and China and killed thousands of people and took slaves and broke up families and made everyone read the Bible. I didn't, did I?
She wasn't all bad. She was the greatest empress of modern times. She had hundreds of millions of subjects.
Oh, get lost. There aren't hundreds of millions of subjects. There's only maths, English, geography, social studies, health.
I should have
PE.
known what inventing car factories would lead to.
You should have known what feeding my hamster curried prawns would lead to, but that didn't stop you.
Wish I'd gone to the pictures instead of inventing the Model T Ford.
Oh, it's my fault as well. People get used to gambling on the horses. Suddenly they're not worried about gambling with the planet.
Come on, let's try to be positive. Forget about the bad stuff. There's heaps of good stuff to put in the project. What brand of toothpaste we use, stuff like that.
Yeah. Where would the world be without tarpaulin? No tents. Nothing.
Let's do the project, get the marks, and stop being dags.
We can't get out of it. We did this stuff. We're responsible.
Easy for you. You just invented a few car factories. Brought the whole planet to the brink of nuclear destruction.
You've got to make up for what we've done.
Oh, right. I'd just pop over to America and Russia and tell them they can't use my principles of nuclear physics.
Oh, come on, Pino. I'm serious. We've got to make up for it.
He's right.
How? I know this isn't much. Not from the bloke who's responsible for all the car fumes you have to put up with. But it's the best I can manage at the moment. Enjoy your day off, mate.
Where do we put these? Should we put them on there? Let's put them on there. No, come on, put them on the top. This one, that's the sign. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, I'll put these on there. No, put it here. Make sure it's going. Put it on one side.
It's not much, but it's a start.
Not much. This will take ages. I only invaded 3 countries.
Daryl?
I'm worried.
Queen Victoria?
Greetings. I come in peace. Look, it's like this. Ages and ages ago, I came up with some principles about nuclear physics. Well, I didn't know that they could be used to make bombs and things. So I told other people, and they did. And they dropped them on you. Bombs. Atom bombs. Nuclear. Einstein.
Einstein. Fireworks. Very pretty. Hanabi desu yo. Hanabi.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Genbaku da, genbaku. Please. You too young. Not your fault.
No, it was. I want to make it up to you.
Make up it to you. Make it up.
not reaching enough people. We need something people can't ignore.
What about our projects? Everyone reads my projects at our place. Even Gran, and she doesn't speak English.
Hey, that's it. We'll make our projects letters of apology.
Yeah, we could make copies and stick them into people's mailboxes.
We're only kids.
Well, well, well. How nice of you all to drop in like this. I've just been explaining to some of my colleagues why none of you have been at school for the past 3 days. Doing their projects, I said. Better be good projects, they said. Oh, they will be, I said. May I see what you've written so far? Smalley, this is less than you had a week ago, son.
I've had some different ideas, sir.
Well, they better be good ones, Smalley. Because if they're not, I'm going to have to start agreeing with what some of my colleagues have been saying. That you'd be better off at a different school.
G'day, champ.
Hi, Dad.
Daryl's at a mate's and your mum's at a gardening class. So we can have a little chat. I've been thinking about why you didn't show this to me. And I reckon I sort of know.
But, Dad, I tried.
No, mate, let me finish. I've been putting a lot of pressure on you. Too much pressure, I reckon. Because I was worried that you didn't know what was important. Like I didn't know what was important when I was your age. Huh? So I've been thinking a bit. And I reckon if you're the smart bloke I've always said you are, then you do know what's important. Yeah?
You're out of your brain. But if we're serious about this, we'll do a project that everyone will see. That means telly. How are we going to get on telly? We'll get on the news. How? We'll make some news. Make some news. With Farlap's help.
You're right, Fred. Not now. Not Bob.
Check Darrow, okay? Okay, don't be too long. Just be quiet.
press conference in the casino in 30 minutes.
Wait. What are you doing here?
Sir, you've got to come with us. We're doing our projects tonight.
Hang on. Doing your projects?
We want you to see him in person, sir, in case TV news looks spits out. Come on.
TV news?
Anything happening?
Oh, some racehorse owner's been kidnapped. Asian, I think.
How? What's his name?
Harlap. No, Farlap.
Employers were angry that they would be losing money in a strike.
What do you make of that?
Is this Mark?
Well, it's in his folder.
It's Farlap.
I don't know, it's going all the way to the casino.
Shh, listen.
On loan to the Australian National Treasures Exhibition from the Victorian State Museum, has been taken out of the complex. Police are investigating and will bring you further reports as they come.
No. Stay by the phone.
We're here at the Adelaide Casino. It's been 20 minutes since an anonymous caller summons the media here. As yet, there's still no word as to why we've been called, nor is there any sign of the missing legend, Farlap.
Anything over there? Not that I can see. Nothing here either. Gotta be here somewhere.
Press here.
Have you got the press release?
Right here. Got the emergency stuff.
Oh, yeah. Be careful.
Yeah, I hope you don't have to use it.
Well, this is it. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
bullshit, that kid. Let him speak.
My dad's always going on about success and doing what's important. Well, he's right. After we've been arrested and punished and all that's over, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life making success of